Regular tax. A regular day on the Sunday. No more spaghetti. No more death. Here we go. It's kind of Yellowfella. Yellowfella presents Mushroom Week. Also regular week. Can we be both regular everything? It's a good time. Oh, do you hear that? Do you hear somebody coming? I hear it. It's very regular looking outsides, but I'm gonna mess with the this thing and get let's get some sparkles going. Yeah, who would have thought? Who would have thought I would have lived? You know, it's another day to be alive. It's like this, and then get these things going. Borders. Effects. Oh, no, I don't want effects. I want the borders though. Outline. Oh yeah, I guess. Whoa, whoa, that's pretty crazy. How do I change this? Oh no, whoa, that's pretty cool though. Is that going over everything though? Whoa, look at this, some craziness. It's another day though. Whoa, have you been alive? You made it all the way around? I can do that. Oh, it's a Sunday. Wow, I didn't know that this thing did all this. We get the sparkles going? Big sparkles? That's background. Or video. Yeah. There we go. Oh, whoa, look at that though. Background, I think it's borders. I'm trying to figure out how this works. How do I change like the I think there's a way to change this whole thing. This? Oh, there. How about some movement? Oh yeah. There. Whoa. Uh-oh. This is good for the radio listeners. That's what you like to listen to, isn't it? Messing with the fonts. Fun with fonts. Now we're gonna find the next page though. Okay, this is the one page, and then the next page is down here. This page should be nothing. Oh, I gotta change it. So I'm messing with these fonts, but it's Sunday and it's a regular time to be alive. It's a good time to be alive though. You know what the alternative is? Death. Yeah. So it could be that. I think I put in a fake thing. It's supposed to be the in and out points. In. Nope. Start in and out. Like this. I thought it was this. No, that's the it's like that, but it's not quite like that. I'll mark start, and there it goes. And then style. video. All right, I'm making it happen, and then we're gonna do the this start. And then Mark start. Where's Mark start? Outline. Make it sparkly. Whoa, look at that. That's pretty fun, right? For the whole time though? Letter. Look at the nice lavender. Kind of like what we had before. You can find it. There. There, is that legible though? Kind of illegible, but it's fun. Things are moving. Maybe we should make it bigger. Style. Legibility. Can't really read it. It's illegible. What am I doing? I'm messing with this stuff too much instead of talking. Today is Sunday though, and it's another day of life to live. Yesterday was Saturday. Today is Sunday. Yesterday Freddie was here. We're talking to Tyler for a while. We were end of spaghetti week. It was the last day of spaghetti week, and it's a good time. Good time to be doing things. Good time to be alive, making it around, doing all this stuff. Why is the inside? I think the inside shouldn't be doing the same thing as the outside. Want to be solid. Oh, there we go. Hey, look at that. Little sparkles, little bits of sparkles and stuff like that. Okay. I got it sparkling. That's pretty nice. See, look at those light sparkles on there. You can see the movement of it. Okay. There. Now, no more font. No more messing with the fonts. We're leaving the font like this for now. This is how the font is today. What about this other font? Almost done. Almost done messing with fonts. Okay. End here, and then begin up here, and then we're good. There. And we got this thing. We got this thing. Regular week, mushroom week. Yellowfellow presents mushroom week. I present regular week. It's a good time. Yesterday after, whoa, dang it. Yesterday I was here on Saturday, talking to Tyler, talking to Freddie. After the program, I went over to the library. I'm going to meet Jackson at the library, if anybody remembers Jackson from the library or from other things from old program days. And I was looking at my books at the library. If you're in the local area, you can check out the book from the library. And it had been checked out. Somebody's reading the book. So that's good. I mean, lots of people have bought it, but somebody went to the library and checked it out. I was a little bit surprised there. I was gonna go visit the book. It's gone in the library. Somebody is reading it. So I don't know if they're gonna, if they are reading it, or what happens when you check out a book and then it goes back to the library. I've been reading the e-book. When I read the books, I read the e-books. I'm not really ever reading regular books, so it's weird to go to the library. You guys heard the e-book? But the library's still open all the time. I have a library card. I didn't have one for many years because when I was a little kid, I lost my CDs. And I wasn't very responsible. I don't know if I've learned to be responsible since then. But all my CD, or I lost the library CDs and then I never went back. They're gonna be not happy about losing their CDs, but now they I think there's no longer fees with the honor system. I think that's a good system. I like the honor system better than the charging system. What's the alternative? And some of that stuff is irreplaceable. I still got books from old-timey books in there. And the books that you got when you were in there old-timey to begin with. I remember going to the library. Maybe it was more relevant before the digital age. You had to go to the library to learn. I don't know how to do most things. My grandfather, who I watched on the tape, he was good at doing things. He could fix cars, he built the house, he built the roof. And I think he learned it all from books, even the computers. My grandfather was making programs on these giant computers that were like reel-to-reel tape machines, like on the War Games Matthew Broderick show, where the computers rooms with crazy moving parts and reel-to-reel things, and they built those using books and cars. And I have all this information available to me now, and I don't even touch that stuff. But there's endless resources to learn and grow, and I spend most of my time watching. Well, I do watch a lot of like how-to videos and learning videos, but I don't do them. I just watch them. Or watch cooking videos. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they expect anybody to cook when you watch the cooking videos, like the Food Network and stuff. Do they actually expect them to? I don't think they are. I think they're just like making it, and then it's for people like me. I want to watch people make food. I don't want to make the food myself. I mean, like the must have been the 80s when they started making all these channels based on like interests instead of brands. It's like the regular networks, like 3 to 7, ABC and NBC, and then Fox and whatever else. the regular channels, Kwong, Channel 10. They were just like brands. They're just like, hey, we just run all sorts of shows. Whatever we feel like, we're gonna make it. And then whatever thing is gonna make money anyway. So then the makes money, the movie makes money, or the TV show makes money and you buy it. And then make cable. And cable had all these specialty channels like the Learning Channel and History Channel and the Food Network and MTV. I was like, hey, oh, you like music? Then watch the music channel. Or you like slightly older music? Watch VH1. Or you like TV or food? And there's the Food Network and the History Network and the Learning Channel. And Cartoon Network even. 35, Nickelodeon, 40, Disney Channel 41. I wonder if this channel is still around. Comedy Central, 60, country music. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello?
Hey,
Yo, it's the program. Well, you called me, how are ya?
this isn't him.
What?
This isn't him.
Oh, who is it?
This is his friend.
It's somebody else. Anybody else?
Yep.
Are you from Chicago?
Nope.
Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Did you watch TV back when you could flip through the channels? I mean, that was only like 2011, 2010.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was MTV channel 63 for you?
No.
No, what channel was it?
Like 70, like early, it was like 72 and 73.
I still remember most of the channels.
Mm-hmm. I can remember some of them, but not as many as you probably can.
I wonder if they're still there on that, whatever TV is now these days. I don't know, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, MTV was like, I had to sneak to watch that, you know, when I was a young kid.
Does your family still have cable TV? Like broadcast? Or did they ever?
Yeah, my mom and my stepdad do, yeah. Oh, yeah, and so does my dad and his new wife.
My parents also do. Did you watch it when you were, you were living there, you're just recently not there. Where are you now?
Right now I'm at my mom's.
You're back at your mom's? You left Caroline, went back to your mom's house?
That's where we're at the moment, yeah.
Do you ever watch TV?
I was about to get on the exercise bike and watch a new Netflix series, but then I realized that you were probably going to be on, so I checked and you were, so that's why I'm talking to you now.
What? You have a plan? You gonna watch, what's it called, the Beef?
Yeah, did you start watching it?
I did not. My brother started watching it.
Don't tell me anything about it.
I know that it's about.
No.
All right.
When I say nothing, I mean absolutely nothing.
All right.
Because that's how I like to go into things.
Sure.
But yeah, it's one of those. When I see A24, I like just kind of roll my eyes a little bit because I feel like it's just like, oh, you're in for a treat because it's A24. It's just like, top caliber, like.
Oh, it's a TV show, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's A24.
A24 made TV for Netflix instead of movies.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It's like everyone's like, oh, well, this is good. It's got to be good because it's A24, and those guys know what they're doing. They don't sign off on anything,
I thought that aren't they mostly like before? I mean, they made Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, and I hate that fucking movie
Really?
so much. We talked about this. I hated that movie.
It's very popular.
I know, but I love plenty of things that are very popular, but this is not one of them.
Wow. I liked it, and now it's very popular. What about
I
Hereditary?
think I like that.
That was A24.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I like that. I mean, it was a good horror, but I think that guy, that director, he also made Midsommar,
Yeah.
and his movies are fun visually, but I think like there's certain aspects of his writing that kind of bother me.
His new movie's coming out in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's Joaquin Phoenix in it.
I don't know what it is though. Oh, yeah, spoilers. I'm doing the same thing as you are with Beef.
Beef. My guess is that it's somebody who has a beef with somebody else, and it's not about beef. But don't tell me.
Okay.
Don't tell me.
I saw Mario.
Oh yeah. How was he?
I saw it yesterday. I liked it.
Yeah. Is it visually stunning?
It's visually fun.
Mm-hmm. Is it kind of like just like is it like funny?
It's pretty funny, and it's nothing but references for an hour and a half.
Oh really?
So I enjoyed that. I'm like, hey, I get that.
I want to see it in like French with no subtitles.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Like I don't want to understand what's happening.
That'd be fine. I mean, you could just space out really hard. There's not all that much going on.
Yeah. I kind of want to see like it'd be fun to see that drunk, but I'm not gonna drink for a while.
For a while, I thought you can't drink at all. You're in the. Aren't you done with it? Aren't you not allowed?
Yeah, when I say a while, I mean like 10 years.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to ever again touch the stuff. Aren't you in that level of it? Because after going to your friend's house?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if you bring it up, I want to know the incident that from that one night when you disappeared, but I don't know when. You can tell me when you're ready.
I have this book here.
Huh? Yeah?
And it says, a mechanical engineer in South Carolina has produced evidence in support of this theory. I just opened up to a random sentence.
Oh, yeah? Read
Hey, here's
the book.
Here's another sentence.
Did
He
you,
has been stripped.
Oh, you're reading out of a book?
Here's another sentence. It says, he has been stripped to the skin, medically examined, x-rayed, sewn into a restraint suit that allowed him to move nothing but his head, and tested with cameras and film provided by independent and critical observers.
Are you reading A Clockwork Orange, the book?
No.
Hmm.
But it does sound like that, right?
Yeah. Not good. Not a good way to be.
What? Like the guy in that book?
Yeah.
Well, he had some problems, didn't he?
I don't want to be physically restrained.
Like at all, ever?
I don't care for that.
What would be like the right time and place for that?
Well, I mean, some people like to do that stuff in the privacy of their own home.
Oh yeah, like sexually?
Yeah, but I wouldn't like that, and I don't want that to
Did you
happen.
try it out? How do you know?
How do I know? You gotta try it, huh? You gotta try things. Don't knock it till you try it.
Right.
Hey, what are you into? You want to talk about what? I don't want to.
Yeah. Hey, what are you into especially?
Yeah. What happened to you? Did you go back to your job yet?
No.
Are you going to?
Yes.
They know what's going on. You told them.
Yes.
That kind of thing probably happened in the restaurant industry quite a bit.
Yes.
You're not gonna move into. You're not gonna move in with Caroline. She told us that she invited you to live there.
Yeah, she did. What I want to do is I want to start driving again. I want to start driving again, and then maybe I'll move in with her and keep my job.
I mean, isn't it like an hour away?
Mm-hmm. You know, people drive longer for work sometimes. You know.
Yeah.
I like my job. Maybe I'll work like a couple days a week and get another job closer to her. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you legally allowed to drive?
I think I can soon again.
You cross that border?
Yeah. When was the last time you got a new pair of shoes?
It's been probably over a year. I bought new shoes actually kind of recently, and I'm waiting for them to go away. You know how I do my shoes? Did you read that section in the book?
Well, I know you go to like, don't you get them from Costco?
Yeah, I go to Costco and then I buy whatever shoes are there, and then I don't have to choose. And I go and buy the shoes before my current ones go away, but I don't like to wear the other ones. So I have a pair of backup shoes sitting in the closet, and I'm waiting for my shoes that I'm wearing on my feet to disintegrate.
Do you know? Didn't you watch what's it called? True Detective, season 1.
I watched season 1 after you recommended it, but I didn't watch season 2.
Yeah, remember how Matthew McConaughey's character like sees things like visuals and stuff?
Yeah, he's got like synesthesia.
I wish I had that.
Yeah, you can use your imagination.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? What do you do you have anything fun coming up in life? Any big plans?
I'm waiting for my shoes to disintegrate so I can get my new ones out, but they're going a lot slower because I'm not doing anything.
Oh yeah, well, Spaghetti Week is over, right?
Spaghetti Week is over. Now it's both. It's Yellowfellow Presents Mushroom Week, I guess.
That's right.
Or regular week.
Have you ever made a meat pie?
I've made the like chicken pot pies that are like frozen. You heat them up and eat them.
But you know how? Did you ever watch Sweeney Todd?
Like the bastard barber of Bakersfield or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I've never watched it. I know what it's about though. Is he a cannibal?
Well, they killed the people in the barber shop, and then they put them into their meat pies.
And then but he doesn't eat them himself. He just serves them.
They sell the meat pies.
But does he eat it himself?
I think they do a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's pretty British, right? The movie seems kind of British. Some sort of meat pies are kind of British in general. I don't care for the British.
I think you would like a meat pie though. Forget about the British.
I would probably like a meat pie. I've had them. I've had chicken pot pies. I think I've had beef pot pies.
Yeah, you should get Andrew to make a meat pie.
Why would I get him to make it?
Because doesn't he cook more than you?
I think I cook a little bit more actually.
Oh, then why don't you make a meat pie?
I don't know about pastry. I'm not very good with pastry. Do you ever cook pastries?
Once I made a pretty good pie. Yeah, I made like my own dough. You know, pie dough from scratch.
Yeah,
worked out pretty well.
I don't know about cooking with flour. I always think about it. It's like if you know how to cook with flour, then you can make all your food just cook with flour. But I make like stir fries and like stews and whatever. But I don't know about like transformative food. All my food, you just take your food and then you heat it up and then you eat it. You know.
But you know how people say like Oh, he took a concerted. Wait, can I say it? A concerted effort to do better with his like studies or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Concerted.
Concerted.
I've heard people say that. Some people say conceited effort. I think they're saying it. They're using the wrong word. You know?
Conceited is like
When you're like conceited.
selfish or narcissistic, I think.
Yeah. So, and I heard somebody say that, and then I started saying it too, and then I realized that it was wrong. It's not a conceited effort. It's a concerted effort.
Yeah,
You know?
making a conceited effort would be selfish, where you're like making an effort to do things when you shouldn't be.
Yeah. If somebody offered you $400 to go a week in your house without electric, would you do it?
I wouldn't do it. I got a program.
No, just in your house.
And then I have to come to the studio.
Yeah.
Well, what is? I mean, rhetorically, like maybe, but I don't like accepting money for things that don't make sense because I think that's the road to prostitution.
Well, some would argue that makes sense.
I'm like, why? What would be the point of that? If there was some kind of like job, if it was a job or something that had to do with that, but I don't like getting money for things. I could try to get money for like the program or do all these weird things to get the money, but I have a job. I'm doing pretty well. I don't need the extra $400 for weird prostitution. That's like something.
Okay.
That's like an odd prostitution job where you just pay people to do things that aren't profitable, or there's not a job. You're just paying people to do things that are weird.
Well, how much would it take though if someone offered you $1,000?
But it's like, why?
Because they're twisted. I don't know. There's something wrong
They're
with
twisted
it.
and they want me to do things. If they want to like watch me suffer for money, then that's like that's like prostitution. It would only. I mean, I wouldn't do it for. I would try to get them to give it to somebody else.
Really, but how much money could you like not say no to? You know.
Well, I mean, I'm making a lot of money, but even if somebody offered me like all the money in the world, I might try to be like, well, why are you trying to give me this money? What's going on with this? And maybe you should give it to the homeless.
When I was in Philly, I might have told you this. I had these ideas, like I would go downtown someday with all these sandwiches I made and like pass them out, you know, for the homeless.
I'm doing pretty well for myself, and there's nothing that I really want out of the world. Sometimes I think if I won the lotto, I wouldn't do anything different.
You wouldn't do anything different?
Like I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. I might quit working and do nothing if I somehow came into a lot of money, but I wouldn't like move or stop doing this or like change what I'm eating or anything else. I pretty much do what I want. There's nothing I want to be doing that I'm not doing.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you writing your book still?
No, I gave up on the second book, I think. I wrote about 100.
What?
Huh?
What do you mean you've given up on it?
You think I should finish it?
Well, you already have how much stuff written?
About 150 pages, about half of the next book if I were to finish it.
Why don't you just make that be a short book?
I could.
Who says a book needs to be longer than that, you know?
I kind of think it should be longer than that. Otherwise, it's just a pamphlet. Maybe I should.
Or can you phone it in for the next little bit?
Maybe I should take the next book. I can make the next book a essays online.
So can I write the next half of that book?
Yeah.
And then you can put it out?
Yeah, you definitely can.
So I can, and then you'll put it out?
Yeah, it has to be 150 pages though.
So I just have to write 150 pages?
Yeah, I would do that.
Okay. And then can we keep doing that? We can keep writing books. You write one half, I'll write the next.
Half and half book forever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was a sweet deal, huh?
All right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wait. But what? How do I write it?
How do you write?
Well, no. How? Like, what's the What? What was the like? How? Like what?
The new book was like really similar to the old book, and I feel like I said all the things, like I'm still having a problem because like everything that I ever say, like if you're ever talking to people and having a conversation with them, you don't have a whole lot of things that you say, like you have some stories and whatever interesting things in your mind, and you're like, oh, did you know about this thing? And
Yeah.
pretty much I feel like everything that I could possibly say, like in a regular talking, is in the book.
Oh, okay.
And now I struggle with conversations.
You think?
Well, I do sometimes because I'm like, I have this book and somebody's like, hey, what do you think about this? I'm like, well, I wrote about it in my book, you should read it. And then they're like, well, I'm trying to talk to you though. Well, I'm like, yeah, but I already wrote this down. So now I'm trying to write like the other book because I feel like the first book I already had, it was mostly in my mind already, and then I'm like writing this new book, and I'm like, it wasn't going as easily. I think if I write the next, maybe I'll write another one, but I have to. I think it should be something else. Like I attempted to write the same book a second time.
Gotcha.
With the same process, with just like the topics and then the essay.
So that is the same thing with the second book is what you were doing.
Yeah, the first half of the second book is just the same thing. It might as well just be a continuation of the other one.
All right. Well, wait. Maybe you should tell me the subjects, and I'll just pick new subjects.
Subject would be hard, and that's why I wrote 100 or all 300 subjects. I didn't stick to one thing. The book is barely cohesive. I think if I would try to write something else, that'd maybe be like a novel or something.
All right. Well, I'll write. I'll get back to you with those 150 pages.
All right. It took me about 8, or the 300 pages only. It only took me like 6 months last time, also, but I was writing a lot.
You know what I just looked up?
What?
The news for April 9th, 1964.
On the phone. You got it. What happened?
You know what's weird? You know what's really weird?
Huh?
I just was like, well, let me pick a random date to look up. And I was like, how about April 9th?
That's today.
And I know.
It wasn't random at all.
I know, but my brain thought it was.
Yeah. That is odd, but it's not. What happened?
Yeah. Do you want to know some of the things that happened that day?
Yeah.
You sound like you want to hear that reluctantly.
I don't really want to, but you said it, so I'm not going to say no.
Here's one of the articles. It's Ethiopian force quits border.
Quits border?
Yeah.
I don't know what that
That
means.
was happening in 1964. Wow. It's like an old newspaper clipping. And it's just gonna... Wow. Oh, you have to pay money to get to see it? That's a ripoff. Damn. Fuck you guys.
Can't you get through that with like ad blockers or something?
I don't know. But that was that's something I've been wanting to do, is just start reading the news for like random days and like pick a day, pick a year, pick a month, and just start reading. You know what I mean? It just sounded like a fun idea.
It's book border.
We're looking at 2019.
One day, my future. It's a future. Oh, you
Oh yeah?
Jen
You see me at all? No.
Hey, Future, show some love.
Yeah, you've been on there somewhat, but it's Alex and Jen on there
Bye.
today.
And keep faith.
Oh, and it was Spaghetti Week. It was Spaghetti Week.
Future, it's us the
Last
past.
day
We're
of spaghetti
recovering
week, huh?
from our unspaghettifying the floor and we're trying to get everything working, but the setup is good.
Looks like
Got-
in 2019 I
camera.
spilled a bunch of
Yeah.
spaghetti on the
There's
ground.
something else you were gonna say.
That's not good.
Was?
I was gonna say.
Did you forget about that?
Oh yeah, get an AC unit, Future.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready
Good
for
idea. I
the
still have
heat.
not done
Do you have
that.
an AC unit yet?
Hopefully you have one already. I don't, because you went out and bought it like right now.
Yeah.
Okay, bye, Future. I told myself to buy an AC unit and I still have not bought one.
What?
AC air conditioning.
Oh yeah, you. That's why you leave there sometimes, right? When it's too hot.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta figure it out because I don't have air conditioning at my new house, and I have like a couple of machines. But last year I was at my grandmother's house. For the last 2 summers I was there when they have air conditioning at that house, but my new house doesn't have it, and I'm not prepared.
Well, you know what they say. Part of life's strength lies in the fact that it is precarious. The protoplasm in every cell hangs in an unstable balance that can be tipped in either direction by even the most subtle stimulus.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Yeah.
that during Death Week a lot, actually.
You were?
Yeah, about like the how when you die and then you start getting rotten.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like our bodies are fighting getting rotten all the time.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna die?
I think someday we're gonna die. Yeah, I do.
Damn. I just remembered my idea for the. You like this idea? Remember the cemetery where everyone's body is kept in like glass, like hard, like just like really strong glass see-through tanks, above ground, filled up with water.
And then you can watch people rot and melt
Yeah.
until their bones.
Yeah.
I would be okay with that, I guess, but I don't think a lot of people would like that.
Like if that was just like a big cemetery full of that, with like hundreds of people, like that would be quite the sight, wouldn't it?
I think that the whole burial process is partially for sanitary reasons.
Is it?
Yeah, because like corpses are very biohazardous.
Well, can you turn your body into like what's it called? Like what do they do with animals? Taxidermy.
Yeah, they did that at, remember at the they had that museum called, I think it was just called Bodies. Did you ever hear about that museum?
I've seen that. Yeah.
And they did that to people, but it turns out that those people were they were non-consensual, like Chinese slaves.
Hey, that's no good.
Yeah. So then everybody thought, they're like, I wonder where they got all these bodies. I'm like, oh, people were donating their bodies to science for this museum.
You know what is kind of scary though? I was hearing somebody making this point, like you hear which and you don't really hear that much about this in like mainstream news and stuff. I think just because like people can't handle it because it's so horrifying. But one of the like biggest underground trades happening.
Sex
But,
trafficking?
Yeah, like human trafficking. Yeah, it's worldwide, and this is what somebody was saying. It's one of the biggest biggest money laundering activities in the world, supported by every government, but it's just you don't hear about it probably.
When they kidnap somebody and then they put them into the sex trafficking, are they selling the people and then you get that person and then you have to keep them in the basement?
I don't know. I mean, it's probably just slavery too.
Yeah, but who's buying them, and then once you buy them, then you have to feed them?
I don't know. It's just like, yeah, that's the question. Who's doing this? I mean, I'm sure it's the ultra wealthy, and it's like, yeah, the more you like, who wants to sit at home and think about this stuff? But it's like, I guess somebody needs to. Like, it's terrible.
Like, I don't know. I
Still going
don't
on.
understand how it works. So like,
I don't really either.
if they're gonna grab somebody, I mean, if they're grab somebody off the streets, like you're walking on the street, and then the van pulls up, grabs you, and then they just tie you up and like throw you in the basement, and they're kind of feeding you not very much, and they're doing bad things to you for a while because they can before they get sold, and then you're staying like in a jail with like a bunch of other people who are kidnapped as well, and then somebody in in Europe like buys you.
Dude, I don't know. I'm
And
sure
then
it's
you're in
something
their
like that.
basement, and then they feed you, but then you're like in their basement, so like, but then they gotta feed you like a pet or something.
But yeah, no, like I think what was it? Like the Epstein stuff. I think that kind of like that was it. That was probably like one of the I don't know, examples of that.
I'm against that.
But that's probably just yeah, it's probably just scratching the surface.
I don't think people should be doing that.
I think it's scary, isn't it? Like, forget about it.
I'm not for that. I think that's wrong.
Me too.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but it's like, see, this is the problem, because you talk about it, and then it's like, let's not talk about that anymore, because that's too scary. But what are we gonna do about it?
I knew somebody that was like actively afraid of that. Maybe we should be, but they're like worried about walking. Maybe it was like a woman, and she was talking about. She's like, I think I'm gonna get sex trafficked. Maybe it is an actual fear. You can walk down the street and get grabbed.
But isn't it weird? Like, you don't hear about people talk, like, as far as like causes. You don't hear about people talking about it. Like, let's prevent this. You never hear about that.
What are you gonna do to prevent it?
I mean, to bring awareness to, try to take down, like, organizations that are doing stuff like that. Not yeah, but, like, obviously not organizations that are out in the open, but, because they couldn't be.
They're hidden, and they're like, I mean, what are you gonna do? Give money to them? I mean, aside from, like, tracking them down like Batman or something, what could you possibly do?
Well, why isn't, like, why isn't our government doing more, for instance? Like, why doesn't our government talk about it more,
Yeah, they're too busy arresting black people for minor drug crimes.
Well, their hands might be in it, too,
But
That's awful.
if we pay your taxes, we're all complacent in it.
Yeah. But, damn, this is a whole... big thing.
I'm not doing it personally.
Sure, me either.
And I think that's enough for me.
I remember I was at this cafe like 2 or 3 months ago, and I heard these baristas talking, and they were like talking about how they were like partying at a club in Philly, and there was like a girl with like glittery makeup who was like, "Hey, can you guys like walk me to my car?" And it was just a group of girls, and there's like some random girl they didn't know, and so they like were walking with her, and she was like, "Oh, come on, just a little bit further." And they said like she brought them to this place where there's like a van like parked, and they looked around and they saw some dude standing nearby with like a ski mask on, and they like sprinted away. So that sounds like some weird example of that.
Look out. I don't know if this changed. I didn't get to this part. Yesterday something happened to me. I was at the well. I fill up my water at the well.
I have a very like childish like what I imagine when I think of you at this well. I think of like Jack and Jill,
Yeah, it's not that. There's a pipe downtown here, there's a pipe that sticks out of the ground, and water is coming out of it.
Oh, I see. That helps.
It's kind of
That
weird.
helps. That helps. Okay.
But
But go ahead.
a lot of people go and fill up the water because it's really good water. It's like from underground.
Yeah.
People drive to this weird pipe. It's in the middle of an alley. It doesn't seem very right. But I was there last night filling up my water jugs, and there was somebody else. So I went first and I got my water, and then somebody else was there filling up their water. It was like a older woman. She was like maybe like 50 or 60, and she said, "Oh, can you wait a minute and help me move the jug, my water jugs, you know?" And I said, "Okay, I'll wait," and then I did. And then she had like 2 of them. So it was like those big 5-gallon jugs. I picked them up and put them in the back of her car. And then she's like, "Thanks for doing that." And then she said, and then she opened her jacket up. And she was like showing me the inside of her jacket. And I was like kind of like, what's going on? Why are you showing me the inside of your jacket? And then she said, "I'm armed."
She said that?
Yeah, and she was. She was showing me a gun. I was like not sure what she was showing me.
Well, why'd she show you that?
I am not quite sure. I had just helped her. Like I just helped her move her water, and then she opens up her jacket and she's like, "I'm armed."
And
I said,
yeah, like, what were you gonna do?
I don't know why she was showing. I mean, it didn't seem like a threat. She was just like showing me this gun. I was just like, "Oh shit!" What? I
And
said that.
you're just like, cool.
I said, "Is that a 9?"
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she said
What'd she say?
it was an 8, which I don't know what that is.
And then you're like, oh, how about this weather we're having?
And I was just like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'll talk to you later. Or see you later. Maybe at the well, you know. Bye." And then I left. And she went. It didn't seem like it was a threat or something. Maybe it was. Maybe it was a threat, but maybe she was scared of me. I don't know.
Wow.
Or like, I had just helped her move stuff, so I don't know if she wanted to, like, she was scared of me, but she did want the help in anyway.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was weird.
Wow.
And then I was like, what should I should have asked her. I wanted to get away from there, but I wish I would have asked her if she had ever shot anybody or anything.
Hmm. Do you think we still need, like, the animals that are going extinct, you know?
No, I don't care about those animals.
Me either.
Yeah. Like, what, polar bears and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do we need the polar bears if everybody's concerned? Like, animals have been going extinct the whole time, and nobody was there to stop it. I think...
We should eat them.
Yeah, eat them. I'm concerned about a, old lady who swallowed the fly kind of situation.
Wait, so... what's that situation? I don't know.
You don't know about the old lady who swallowed the fly?
No.
Because then she swallowed a spider to catch the fly,
Oh, so it keeps going, huh?
and then she swallowed a mouse to catch a spider, and then she swallowed a cat to catch the mouse, but eventually she swallows the horse, and then she died, of course.
She died of horse.
There was an old lady who swallowed the spider. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. She swallowed the fly to catch the thing. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die.
Yeah, why'd you do that in the first place?
You don't know this song?
No?
Really?
Who's it by?
It's like a old nursery rhyme.
Hmm.
Are you actually
Are you
not
saying-
aware?
No, I never heard it.
It's not culturally relevant. I don't know where I heard it as a child in a book or something, or like on TV.
What, did you grow up with it in like the 70s or something?
It was on TV. I mean, it was like the 90s. But I don't know where I would have seen that. It's about an old lady dying. I don't know why I was exposed to that as a child.
Are you excited for the new MGMT album coming out this year?
I'm not really, but my brother my brother was watching some kind of documentary about it, and it made me think about you, actually.
Oh, he was watching that thing on YouTube about MGMT.
Is that what it was? He was watching something about it, and I'm like, what are you watching? And he's like, the video said that MGMT had a couple of major hits, but that their other deeper cut songs are actually pretty good, but everybody just labels them from their big hit songs.
Yeah, I saw that new video on YouTube. It's like a 12-minute little like documentary thing about them.
My brother was watching, and they're like, hey, I don't know, we just made this, they're a parody, we're trying to be a parody of society, and then we did this thing, I don't know, I'm not, there's too many things.
You know what? Let me tell you something. They're getting all of a sudden vindicated, and I'll be honest with you. I was there for the whole ride. I never doubted them.
You liked MGMT before they were cool? Because I think...
No. After they were cool, which was more important. Because people didn't trust their process.
Now they're...
But I did.
Now they're underground cool again. Like they went underground, then they went mainstream, and now they're back to being acceptable again in alternative culture.
But I never doubted them or strayed from them. Others have, and now they're back, and I'm glad they're back. But you know, they shouldn't have gone anywhere.
We're gonna record a message in the future and do the numbers because the show's almost over.
Okay.
Here it goes. We didn't do this yet, right? Hey, future, it's just the past.
Hey, future. How's the new MGMT album? They're great, aren't they?
You made it out of Spaghetti Week. We're doing Mushroom Week, or regular week, and it's a good time. Are you live? You make it through?
Don't drink alcohol. Anyone who drinks alcohol is drinking poison. Nobody should drink alcohol. It's gross if you drink it. There's something wrong with you.
Bye, future. Yeah, you said you weren't drinking, then you quit the program, and you were. I thought you were doing well, cause like right before it went down, you're like, you know, I'm doing really good. I don't know if that was you're making stuff up at that point where you like, this is weird. It might be a little bit corny to say, but I think I'm doing really good in my life, and I'm really happy.
I was saying that because I thought it was true.
You thought it was true, but then then you ended up having like the crisis.
I guess, huh?
Yeah. Pick some numbers here.
17. 83. 2. And 44.
That's it's like another reason why I don't even like to go on vacations or do things that are too fun, because I'm worried about unbalancing things.
No, I gotcha. I mean, I don't want to really mix it up too much more in my life either. I feel like I need to go in like self-preservation mode.
I don't care for vacations. I'm thinking 19, 24, 28, and 37.
Are you gonna watch Beef as well?
I don't know. My brother started watching it. I've been watching the show called like Succession.
Oh yeah, I liked that show a lot, but then I think it got stupid during the second season.
Oh yeah, I'm on the second season right now.
I felt like the quality kind of changed.
Oh, that's not good. Well, actually, I didn't really care for the first season all that much anyway. I'm just watching it. I'll probably finish it.
Watch Beef.
All right. Oh, here we go. Here, I'm doing the numbers. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the numbers are 71, 10, 39, and 78.
Damn it.
Nobody got any numbers. Carlton, you got 87 instead of 78. Oh, it goes over.
All right.
39. Leave some messages.
Yeah. Well, at least I'm talking on the phone.
That's good too. I guess it's better.
Yeah.
All right. Here it goes. Here's the credits. We made it.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Sunday. TV channel 22, 11 p.m. 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah. Watch WM on YouTube. 360 3634 calling message on TV. WhatIsWM.com. Check it out. You love both PI, it's a good song, thank you. TCTV, The Baby, Jordy Fabulous, Open Books, 4-Star Video, Southspy.com, Rebecca on Board Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you, and Julius here watching, thank you. Hey, John, where are you? Call me. Oh yeah, dog.